If you need level 40, unlimited, limited, clutch time, domination, triple threat, or anything else on your 2K account grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter and let them know X sent you. Here are the top 10 small forwards in 2K23 MyTeam. If there's not a lot of energy, I apologize. I'm feeling terrible. That's why there wasn't an upload yesterday. We're going to get into it. So we have everything like we normally do. Small forward includes secondary position, and we got a wonderful group of cards here. Remember, these aren't really ranked 1 through 10 or 10 through 1. I did put the guy who I think as number 1 last, and I'll say that, but we're just going to move in one. So we got it starting off with my main man, Kyle Kuzma. This guy's just crazy. Now, I know the Kuzma's missing a few badges to really make him like next level, but he is 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. He has obviously good enough playmaking. His shooting is absolutely insane, although he doesn't have like agent threes or like limitless, and that's because they had to nerf the guy because his jumper is so insane. His finishing is crazy, defense pretty solid, but he's definitely gonna be more of a rebounding guy, and his playmaking is actually pretty good too. Now, he does have the basic dribble style with like the Kuzma motion style, which isn't like the most insane thing. The thing that is crazy is the Kuzma jumper on quick. It is one of the hardest to guard jumpers like in my career. It has like an A+ defensive immunity. It is so hard to contest guys with this jumper. Like it's what makes him cracks. And he has crazy defensive tendencies, so even though he doesn't have the greatest of defensive stats, even having bronze challenge is really gonna help him out. It was between him and like Draymond for who I included as like my last guy, and I decided to include Kyle Kuzma just because that jumper is literally so insane, man. Next, we got Larry Johnson, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, and Larry Johnson is just kind of jack of all trades, man. He has great all-around finishing. I mean, the guy can dunk on everybody. He can finish great. He has really good shooting. He has the Malik Beasley jumper, which is pretty solid, similar to like, you know, the Danny Green jumpers that we had in the past. The pro dribble style, so you can dribble a little bit with the Curry behind the back, and on the defensive tendencies, but does have the ability to basically add any badge that you want to really make him your own and make him a card that just fits your perfect play style. And I think that's really, really good out of him. But the playmaking and or the finishing, sorry, is really where he kind of gets his big dubs. Next, we got James Worthy. Now, James Worthy, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, and the real reason that people use James Worthy is his finishing is insane. The John Wall jumper as well is probably one of the easiest to time jumpers in the game, same one that Julius Erving has. Also John Wall, just not on the normal. John Wall is on quick. Now, he's not going to be like one of the best dribbling guys in the game, but he has solid all-around defense, especially if you add like Clam's interceptor to him. Has really good interior defense as well. His playmaking is going to be pretty solid, but his finishing and post game is insane. If you add a posterizer onto him, this guy dunks on everybody. There really isn't anybody who can stop him in the post with the 80 strength and all the finishing badges that he has. Probably one of the easiest to score with cards like in the entire game. Next, LeBron James, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, and LeBron is just crazy. Now, LeBron's dribble style isn't like insane, but his pass style is probably one of the best in the game, and obviously he's got that. I don't think it shows up on 2KDP anywhere, but if you played my career, you know this pass styles, and LeBron's is like the one that everybody uses. Has an anti-contest shot tendency and passing interception, has all of the good badges you could want in the game, and if I'm being honest, I find LeBron's jumper insanely easy to time. It's not the fastest in the game, but it just has such an obvious cue to use when I'm on the early release timing, at least on normal, that I've been able to knock down almost all of my shots with this LeBron James. It's actually crazy. And then he can also play defense and finish really, really well. It's LeBron. You know he's probably going to be a most top 10 list whenever he drops. Next, we got Kawhi Leonard, and we know why he's on here. Defense, man. 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, has Hall of Fame challenger, clamps, menace, all the great goal badges, has super limitless range, has awesome finishing, has a really solid speed, has his quad jumper on normal, which really feels super smooth, and then has the normal dribble style. So he's not going to be the craziest of dribblers, but he is one of those perfect kind of just like use him off ball kind of guys. You can still, you know, pass it to him, have him drive a little bit, do a quick move here or there just to get some buckets, but he's not really meant to be like the primary ball handler dribbling all the time, but he is still insanely good. When we get a Kawhi later on in the year that can play like a shooting guard, even a point guard position, he's going to be unreal. Like the guy is going to be unreal. He has a great jumper, great defense. He's all around great. Next, we got my man Gordon Hayward, 6'8", 6'7" wingspan, and still my favorite small forward to use in the game right now. The guy's got the Hayward jumper on normal, which is just so easy to use. It's so butter, like literally one of my favorite jumpers, like period. It's crazy. As the pro dribble style, has great dribbling animations for a guy that's really, again, going to be more of those off-ball guys. But the thing that I love about Gordon Hayward is having Hall of Fame catch and shoot, deadeye, and blinders. It's so hard to contest this guy. Has great playmaking and has sleeper defense. People don't expect the Gordon Hayward card to have gold, anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, menace, pick dodger, workhorse. If you add an interceptor onto this guy, he becomes insane. You can even add clamp breaker, agent threes, which I've done, and it just makes him absolutely insane. 86 speed, he shoots like crazy. He finishes over everybody. One of my favorite cards, just to use purely in the game, but one of my favorite cards I've used in like 2K history. He is just so fun. Then the duo that I run him with is going to be Scottie Pippen. I just love these as my forward duos. Scottie, if you have Scottie, you know that he's top. 6'8", 7-foot wingspan, has probably one of the cleanest jumpers in the game right now. The Scottie Pippen jumper on normal, it's just so easy to time. As a long athlete layup package, same as like KD, Giannis, so you know you're in good company. The Scottie Pippen dunking animations are very basic, which means he can definitely hit a lot of them. I wish he had better defensive tendencies, but even then, he still plays insane defense with Hall of Fame challenger, clamps, glove, menace, pick dodger. With his Hall of Fame glove, you can basically steal whatever the hell you want, and as long as you add anchor onto him, he becomes one of the best just defensive cards, especially in the paint. He could also have limitless takeoff post drivers, so he's dunking from farther with that 95 driving dunk, but just super versatile and one of my favorite cards just to have in the squad because he can do a little bit of everything that I need, and that jumper is money, so I'm basically never messing with him. I have not added limitless on to my Scottie Pippen, and I consistently hit from limitless threes because his jumper is just so easy to time. Next, Jason Tatum. I've gone against this Tatum, or a good Tatum user, only like 2 times, and it is hard to guard this man. That Tatum jumper, even on the normal timing, is just so difficult. His pro dribble style and his dribbling animations are actually really solid, and I've just had people who are taking jumpers right in my face, but because Tatum like pushes his feet out more and leans back, just like Kuzma, it becomes almost impossible to guard him sometimes. His defense penalties aren't crazy, but he does have great all-around defense. His playmaking is also solid. Has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, mini magician, and volume shooter. And the thing that I think a lot of people love is that guard up basically allows you to shoot better when people don't play hands up defense. So what it allows you to do is just pass it to Tatum in the corner and immediately shoot because the AIs don't instantly put their hands up to play hands up defense. And because of that, it allows people to get those cheesy ones. But if you're going against somebody who like is actually playing on ball defense, it's not too bad. Or it's not really a good badge, but he's got crazy good finishing, defense, and just, again, versatility, just like Scottie Pippen, so he's got to be somewhere in the top list. Next is Kevin Durant, a new card that we just got, 6'10", 7'4" wingspan, and I mean, come on. Hall of Fame handles for days, Agent 3s, amped, catch and shoot, deadeye, guard up, green machine, has gold limitless range, quick first step, clamps, glove, silver anchor, 92s in the speed. The KD jumper on normal, though, is definitely a little bit slow if you've used this Series 1 Brooklyn Nets KD. You kind of know what I'm talking about. It's not the fastest. It takes a little bit to get into it. The Durant dribble style is good, especially for a guy who's playing our 3. It's not the best, but it's not bad at all. Scottie behind the back and the KD escape is probably the best in the game. I use it on my 6'9" PG in my career, and it is crazy. Long athlete, great dunking, all around good defense, and Hall of Fame Agent 3s. Also, the KD leaner is one of the hardest to contest in the game as well because he kicks his feet out and leans back again. So it just makes KD even more unguardable. And last but not least is the best card in the entire game right now, Tim Thomas, or Him Thomas. The guy's 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, has a LaMelo Ball jumper on quick, which is literally the best jumper in the game right now. The MJ dribble style, Steve Francis size up, wall escape, hard and cross, straight behind the back, literally all the best animations, a jelly layup package, which is crazy, all the best dunking animations. Literally the best defensive tendencies, not possible, but that cards have right now. And Agent 3s, clamp, killer combos, quick first step, clamp breaker. I mean, the guy is just crazy. Tim Thomas, best card in the game. It's not even close. He's obviously the number 1 small forward, power forward. It doesn't matter. He's number 1. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.